Yeah, I'm Joe Jacobson with Precision Motor Transport, one of the owners and CFO. We got involved in testing the Ethos FR product about a year ago. We had looked at a number of fuel saving options for our fleet. We're in the transportation of luxury automobiles. We basically bring product from the East Coast to dealers all over the eastern half of the United States. We have about 300 rigs. We have 11 terminals throughout the United States, a couple maintenance facilities. And we were really interested in a product that could potentially save us on our fuel cost, look at reducing emissions. We have drivers that work around the equipment on a daily basis, a lot of fumes. And so we looked into the Ethos FR product, did a pilot study with a few trucks. We found that the product worked better than we expected. On our initial test, we had 2 units. One unit had results of a little over a 9% improvement. The other rig had approximately 20% improvement in our fuel economy. So we set out to then statistically test the rest of our fleet with different combinations of using the Ethos product and just the fuel, the product in the crankcase. And we've continued to find more ways that the product works for us, including the introduction of ultra-low sulfur diesel. We have eliminated a lot of the maintenance costs related to the reduced sulfur fuel content, and continued on our fleet with over 14 million miles of test data. We're seeing approximately 8 to 12% fuel savings to the bottom line. The product has been real easy to administer to our fleet. We administer on a truck-by-truck basis. We've added the product to the crankcase. In working with some of the other customers in the industry, we're now using the product in our hydraulic fluid. We're looking to reduce not only the emissions and reduce our fuel consumption, but we're looking to save maintenance costs using the product, over this next year. And we continue to look for new ways the product will benefit the company and the environment.
So, good afternoon. My name is Dallas Knepp. I'm from Bavarian Motor Transport and TriStar Transport. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the company. I'm responsible for the overall operations, safety, and maintenance of the company. And as it relates to maintenance and operations, a couple of years ago when the prices of fuel started to rise, we started to look for alternatives to increase our fuel. As a result, we came across the product called Ethos FR. And as part of our due diligence, I made a trip to California to talk to Jerry Snitzius of Allied Waste, who had been a longtime user of the product, to sit down and basically talk trucker to trucker and determine if this product really works. Is it a just fly-by-night product? Is it someone's dream? When I got out there and sat down with Jerry, Jerry told me he had over 6 years of experience with the product and that they had had nothing but positive results from the use of the product. After about a 4-hour meeting with Jerry, I was convinced to give the product a try. And then when we came back, we ordered the product from the 4E Corporation and got ourselves started testing. A couple of the things that are a little bit different in our operation than other trucking companies' operations is the car hauler that we use is a totally enclosed vehicle that does not have a vertical stack. We have a horizontal stack. So much of the exhaust fumes that normally would go up into the air when a driver is working and loading cars are actually circulating around the ground level. So one of the other issues that we were looking for was something that would help us improve the air quality for our drivers. This product has been very successful along that. It's reduced the smoke, it's reduced emissions. We've increased our fuel economy 8 to 10% over the life of the use of the product. We've tested it for over 14 million miles with great success. This is a product that I could highly recommend to anybody who is in the transportation business of any kind. whether it be hauling automobiles, whether it be hauling general freight, whether it be hauling your kids to the soccer game with your personal vehicle. It's a great product, and I think it's one that could be used by everyone. Thank you.